Morning, dear students. In the previous class, we have studied definition of set, and you all are very well familiar with what is set. So let me revise. Set is basically collection of well-defined objects. That means those collection which are definite for each and every one. There is no confusion, are called set. Now, in this lecture, we are going to learn what are the methods of writing sets, and we will solve some problems of exercise 1.1. So, let us start with what is the type of sets and how to write sets. Okay, so let us move forward. Now, you can see I have written some sets. Now you all are very well knowing this collection. First collection is natural number. You all know natural number means those numbers which are natural, that is starting from 1. So natural numbers are 1 2 3 4 and so on, that is infinite. There are many numbers, so it starts from 1. Now second collection is whole number, and you all know whole number starts from 0. So you can see 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on, means 5, 6, 7, 8 and all. Now coming to integer. Integers are basically all negative numbers, all positive numbers including 0. So you can see I have written dot dot dot, then -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, dot dot dot. These all are integers. So it's easy to understand integers. This is nothing but all the numbers of whole numbers, and also negative numbers are also included. Now fourth one is rational number. Rational number is basically that kind of number which is in the form of p upon q, where p and q can be any integer except 0 in the denominator. So I can say that rational numbers are those numbers which can be expressed in the form of numerator upon denominator, but there is one condition: denominator cannot be 0. You can have numerator 0 but denominator cannot be 0. So all integers are rational numbers, and there can be numbers like 2 upon 3, 4 upon 3, 5 upon 3, 6 upon 3, 9 upon 8, -1 upon 4 and so on. All are rational numbers. Now in the next star you can see even numbers, odd numbers, prime numbers. Even numbers are those numbers which are divisible by 2, that is table of 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, dot dot dot, means you can have any number 10, 12, 14, 66, 98. Those numbers which are divisible by 2 are called even numbers. And odd numbers are those numbers which are not divisible by 2, that is 1, 3, 5, 7 and so on. Clear with this? We have seen natural number starting from 1, 2, 3, 4, whole numbers starting from 0, integers all negative, all positive and 0, rational numbers those numbers which are in the form of p upon q, or you can say numerator upon denominator. And remember, denominator in maths cannot be 0. Then we have studied even number, odd number. Even number, those numbers divisible by 2. Odd numbers, those numbers which are not divisible by 2. Now coming to third one, which is prime number. Remember, prime number is very easy but never confuse. Prime numbers are those numbers which can be divided by only 1 and by itself only. Means those numbers which are not divisible by any other number except 1 and itself. For example, you can see I have written some examples till 30. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, and so many numbers you can write. So you can see all numbers are divisible by 1 and itself. For example, if I take 7, 7 you cannot divide by any other number except 1 and 7, because 1 7 ja 7 and 7 1 ja 7. You cannot divide it by any other number. Similarly, all the numbers in this collection you can see are divisible by itself and 1. It cannot be divided by any other number. Clear with this? Remember prime number, it is very important. Every student get confused with this. Prime numbers are those numbers which are divisible by itself and 1. Clear with this? Now there is one note. 1 is neither prime nor composite, means 1 is not included in prime number, and also it is not included in composite number. Now what is composite number? Those numbers which are not prime are called composite. So those numbers which are not included in prime numbers are definitely composite, but composite numbers are not in your syllabus, that is why I have not written that. And last thing is, remember 2 is the only even prime number other than odd, means 2 is the only number which is odd prime number and also even number. Okay, now we will move to our next slide. In the next slide we will learn types of sets, how to write sets. Okay, so let us see. There are two methods of writing a set. First one is listing method, or you can call it roster form or roster method. See, as name suggests, listing means what? You have to make a list of all the elements. Okay, so in this method you have to write all these elements which can be included in that collection. So in this collection, let's see one example. I have written collection of colors or colors of rainbow. You all know there are 7 colors of rainbow, and you have to write all these 7 colors. And I have written that violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. Now remember how to write set. First thing is that you have to represent a set by any of the alphabet, and your alphabet should be capital. So I have taken capital alphabet A, then equal to sign is there, then curly bracket you have to write in curly bracket. So in the curly bracket I have written all the 7 elements of this set, that is 7 colors of the rainbow. Now you can see there is one note. If any element is repeated, then write that element once only. So in the set, if any number or any element is repeating, then you have to write that once only. So what is listing method or roster form? In this method you have to write all the elements that you have to remember. And how to write set? So set, before writing set you have to give the name to the set, and the name can be any of the alphabet of any of the capital alphabet. So in this case I have taken capital A, and in the curly bracket I have written all the elements of rainbow. Now we will move to our second method, that is set builder form or rule method. So set builder form or rule method is what? In this method we do not write the list. Instead we write the general element using variable followed by a vertical line or colon, and write the property of the variable. So what does it mean? Basically, name itself suggests you have to apply some rule, or you can say you have to build the set by applying some property or some rule which is supposed to given the elements. For example, You can see same example which I have taken in previous one. Collection of colors of rainbow. You know all 7 colors, and all 7 are what? Colors of rainbow. So I have written this example. Again I have introduced capital A for this set, and in the curly bracket see what I have written. X is such that X is a color of rainbow. How to read it? You can see I have written that set A is a set of all X such that X is a color of rainbow. So in this case our all 7 colors are basically what? Colors of rainbow. So I have written X vertical line, then X is a color of rainbow. So again we have taken curly bracket, and in the curly bracket X slash X has to be there, and then what is the property of X? So in this case my property is color of rainbow. So we have seen two methods. First one is listing method and second one is rule method. In listing method or roster form, we have made the list of all the elements, and while writing the elements we have to make sure that we are not repeating any of the element. If any of the element is repeating, then write that element once only. No need to repeat it. If you repeat it, it will be wrong. And also you should remember, you have to write all the elements of the set without excluding any of the element. And order is not important. Basically what is important, all the elements has to be there. Okay, and in rule method, if you want to write a set in rule method or set builder form, then you have to identify the rule, and if you have identified the rule, then you have to write curly bracket, then X slash X, and then what is the property of that set. Clear with this? Then we will move to our first exercise 1.1. Already I have solved first and second questions, and you all know we don't have to write question. So I have not written any question, I have written just solution. So if you want to see the question, you please refer to the textbook. So I have written the solution of question number 1 and question number 2. In question number 1, you have to write the set in listing form. So I have written all the examples of question number 1 and also solution just below that. So let us refer to that. First example is set of even natural numbers. So you all are now knowing what is even number and what is natural number. So even number are those numbers which are divisible by 2, and natural numbers, you know, starting from 1. So you have to write natural numbers as well as even number. So even natural number 2, 4, 6, 8 and so on. You can have after that also numbers are also there, 10, 12 and all. So I have taken dot dot dot. So see again how I have written this set. I have given the name to the set A, then curly bracket. In the curly bracket I have written all the elements 2, 4, 6, 8 and so on. Since it is infinite set, so there has to be dot dot dot. Clear with this first example? Now we will move to second example. What is your second question? Set of even prime numbers from 1 to 50. So even prime number. So you know all prime numbers are odd except 2. So in this set only 2 will be there, because 2 is the only number which is even number and also prime number. So in this case we have written the answer. B is equal to curly bracket answer 2. Now in third example you can see set of all negative integers. So answer is -1, -2, -3, -4 and so on. See, all negative integers are basically what? Negative, positive as well as 0. But in this case what is asked? Set of negative integers. So negative integers -1, -2, -3, -4 and so on. And in this case I have named this set as C. Now fourth example, 7 basic sounds, and you all know what is basic sounds of sargam. Saregama Padanisa. So sa is repeating. See, Sa re ga ma pa dha ni sa. Sa is repeating, so we will write sa single times. So how many are there? Sa re ga ma pa dha ni. Total 7. So these 7s are basic sounds of sargam, or you can say sur. Okay, so this is your question number 1. I have written and I have solved these 4 examples, and I hope you all are understood with this. Now in second question, you have to give these symbolic form words, means how to read this, that you have to write. So first example is 4 upon 3, then belongs to sign is there, then q. So what is the answer? 4 upon 3 belongs to q. What is q? Q is rational number, and I have told you rational numbers are those numbers which are in the form of numerator upon denominator. So in this case 4 is the numerator and 3 is the denominator. So this is rational number. So 4 upon 3 belongs to Q. Now in the second example, minus 2 belongs to sign is there, but it has crossed. That means does not belongs to. So I have written the answer, minus 2 does not belong to n. Then third example, how to read it? Set P is a set of all P such that P is an odd number. So you have to remember what is the symbol, what is the meaning, and how to read a set. So you can see third example. In third example, how to read this set, this is explained in this example. P is equal to, P is such that P is an odd number, or you can say set P is a set of all P such that P is an odd number. So with this I am concluding my this lecture, and again I am repeating, if you are having any doubt, then only post in the group. Otherwise no need to post anything like thank you, okay, I understood, I don't have any doubt. That's okay. If you are not writing, I have understood that you have understood. But if you are writing these kind of comments now, then it may happen you are going to be deleted from the group or removed from the group. So better try to understand this type of online classes and try to understand the things taught to you. Okay, and you have to write these all which I have written in your fair notebook as I have written, and also you should revise it, because if you don't revise now, you will not understand. And remember those things I have written in star, that you have to remember, you have to learn and understand. It is very easy, but if you understand it properly. Okay,